It's going down. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. This video is going to be about the sabotaging of a country. Now, for those that don't know what sabotage is, let's look it up real quick. Because, you know, especially you so-called white people, because this is supposed to be your country, right? And yet your own rulers is sabotaging your own country while you're busy out there partying, getting high, chasing women, and chasing dreams that will never come true. Your own people, the so-called elites, okay, who call themselves Rothschilds and Rockefellers, are sabotaging your own country. Sabotage definition. Okay, so this is what's happening to America, which ultimately, you know, the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, He's the one that's putting the spirit on the so-called elites to sabotage your country. And they're all doing this for the sake of bringing in their new world order. Okay, which their new world order, they're going to issue that in through order out of chaos, which you can find on the back of your dollar bill, written in Latin, ordo ab chao, which ordo is where you get order from in a Latin, and then you got ab, which is where you get out of in a Latin, and then you got chao, which is where you get chaos at in the Latin. You see, they want to sabotage the country to create chaos. That way, when you people come complaining that, you know, that this needs to be fixed, this needs to be changed, you know, we desire change. When you people go out there to protest change, guess what? Okay, guess what? When you go out there to protest change, they're going to come with their change, but it's not going to be a change that's going to work in your favor. It's going to be a change that work in their favor. So this is sabotage right here from google.com.
Sabotage.
And as you can see, it says deliberately destroy, damage, or obstruct something, especially for political or military advantage. And that's what's going on here, because inevitably the so-called elites, they're going to use their military, which is the UN Army, on you people in that day. Okay, if you don't know what the UN Army is, look it up, research it. Okay, down here we have what? The action of sabotaging something. Okay, destruction. You see, vandalism, which vandalism is when you could say vandalism is kind of it's a little similar to iconoclasm. Now, iconoclasm is a compound word. When you break it down, you'll find out that it's two words, icon, and then you have clasm. Clasm is where you get destroy or destruction from. And then you got icon, which is what? A picture. So vandalism is when you're painting over the original product. You're painting you're destroying the original product of something. like people who vandalize, buildings, and they might spray a particular saying on a wall. You see, you know, they, they might, they might leave something on a wall, like some kind of phrase or statement that makes a particular country or something look bad. You know, like for an example, somebody might spray paint on a wall, you know, F Joe Biden, no, he suck as president. Somebody might put that, might spray paint that on a wall, right? And then, somebody, many other people who are driving by might see that, and they might have the idea that Joe Biden is a bad president, which he is a bad president. It's the worst president the United States has ever had. But, which essentially what somebody is doing when they do that is they're sabotaging their reputation. Okay, they're destroying, obstructing, wrecking, they're ruining their reputation. Okay, so when you sabotage something, it means that you're destroying, you're breaking it down. And the ultimate sabotager is Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai, because they're the ones that's bringing this country down. Okay, so when you hear about all these derailments, what's happening is not just the financial system and the economy is what's being sabotaged here, but the air, the supplies, the supply and demand, the supply chain is all being sabotaged. And meanwhile, you got all these chemicals being released into the air and into the atmosphere, which is causing acidic like rain that is very harmful to the body. Now, if the Lord is not with you, you're gonna be impacted by these chemicals. Okay. And I believe these derailments are happening on purpose. Okay, they're happening on purpose to pollute the air, to trim down the population, because that's what the so-called elites are all about. They're all about population control, population reduction. Okay, and ultimately they want a small amount of people to rule over. Now, remember, when we go back to the Georgia Guidestones, what does it say? Maintain humanity under 500 million. So, these train derailments, and expect there to be more derailments. Expect there to be more pollution and sabotage of the air and the economy and the supply chain, okay, etc., because these so-called elites, they want to put the squeeze on people so that they will feel like they're forced to ask or beg for change, which that change is going to come in the form of that new world order, which is not going to be for the favor of you people. Okay, let's see. Let me see. One moment here. Okay. Second. It's a lot. I need to wrap myself up here. All right, so man, this devil gotta go, man. he got to go. Let me see, 2 Corinthians 2:11, okay? Lest Satan, okay, Shaitan, Satan goes back to the Hebrew Shaitan, okay, which means adversary, okay? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. As it is written, be not ignorant of any matter, rather small or great. So we can clearly see what's going on here. You know, Lord's will, this is the year of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, allowing all these prophecies to come to pass. But then I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.